Hello, welcome to Kitchen Basics 101, where I teach you the bare bone basics as if you've never cooked a day in your life from the perspective of a mom. My current obsession is overnight oats because it's so friggin' hot here in Vegas. It's like 118 degrees or something the other day. I'm trying to get my protein up, but I want to eat something cold, and like cold cereal is not the answer. So I found a recipe that I actually really like because I tried literally a dozen before I came to bring you one that I'm actually eating. So I'm going to share it with you. First of all, I bought these sprouted oats from Costco, but I haven't been able to find them, but I did find them at Sprouts. And these have 7 grams of protein for a half a cup. So that's a lot, 7 grams, and it has 6 grams of dietary fiber. So we're gonna start with half a cup of oats. This is just a single serving, half a cup of oats. And this is even teenage daughter approved, and she doesn't like anything. Half a cup of oats. This, I love. How gorgeous is this with the little, I eat it out of this every morning with the little lid. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. When things look cute, I want to eat it. Okay, then I'm going to put a tablespoon of chia seeds. Okay, these are the chia seeds. And these, I think, have like 1 gram of protein in them. No, 3 grams of protein. So we're already up to 10 grams of protein here, but they also have, you know, all your omega-3 fatty acids and all your like good stuff and fiber. We're up to 10 grams of protein. Now we're going to put in a couple of things to make it fun and make it delicious that are not as healthy, but that's okay. It's okay. Because this is super healthy. All right. We're going to put in a tablespoon of chocolate chips. I mean, whatever. A tablespoon and 2 or 3 extra chips, right? Tablespoon of chocolate chips. You'll see, it's not a lot. Tablespoon of chocolate chips. And then roughly, I'm not going to use this because it's really hard to get out of here. I'm using cookie butter. So it's kind of like a oatmeal chocolate chip cookie type vibe. You could use peanut butter if you want. I'm allergic to peanut butter, so I can't use peanut butter. But you're going to put a tablespoon of cookie butter. Now, cookie butter is not the best, right? It doesn't have any redeeming qualities. So if you want to be super healthy, you could use almond butter or peanut butter here. But like I said, I'm allergic, so I use cookie butter and it's so delicious. You could also use sunflower butter here. Both of those would not be as sweet. This literally tastes like eating cookie dough. And I love cookie dough. So if I can get a breakfast that's packed with protein, and I know what you're going to say, there's only 10 grams of protein. That's not packed with protein. Well, first of all, 10 grams of protein is more than an egg. So it's not nothing, but we haven't put the milk in yet. So you could use whatever kind of milk that you want. You could use, and that would determine how much protein is going to be in here. Like I said, so far we have about 10 grams of protein in here, but I'm going to use a protein shake. Now, I hate protein shakes. I hate protein bars. I think they all taste kind of gross, and they give me upset tummy, and I don't like them. This vanilla muscle milk is the only exception. For whatever reason, this vanilla muscle milk doesn't bother me. So you find whatever doesn't bother you, you do you, boo. But I'm going to put this. So when I add this, I can't fit the whole thing, which is 25 grams of protein, but I would say I get about 20. So that makes this 30 grams of protein for this breakfast. And it literally tastes like eating a cookie dough, which is amazing. And it's nice and cold and like refreshing in the morning, which is what I want on a hot summer day. I can make eggs and bacon and sausage, but it just feels so like heavy or something. So you stir it up really good. I don't know if you saw a minute ago, I didn't mention it because I was chit-chatting with you, but I was kind of mushing up the cookie butter and the oats and everything together before I added the liquid, because the cookie butter is like sticky, and if you add peanut butter, it's going to do that same thing. It's going to be like a little bit sticky. So I mash it up before I add the liquid. And then I just add about 75% of this muscle milk, which is 11 ounces. It doesn't really matter. The more liquid you put, the more liquidy it is. If you do 1 cup of liquid to this amount of dry ingredients, then it's pretty like solid. It doesn't have any liquid to this. Now, it's obviously not going to be as liquidy as it is now when it sets up and it in the refrigerator, but you can add as much or as little liquid as your preference. I say I use like a little bit more than a cup probably, because this is 11 ounces. I think 8 ounces is a cup. I don't use the whole 11, but I definitely use more than the 8. So maybe like 9 or 10 ounces, something like that. But if you use a cup, it will come out a great consistency. So I just stir it up real good like that. Pop the lid on. Pop this in the fridge. And for the magic of television, I made one last night. So I'm going to taste it here with you, but I already ate one this morning. Fridge in the morning. It looks like this. It's become like mostly solid, right? And I know you're like, it doesn't look that appetizing, but I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to take a bite just for you. It tastes like you're eating cookie dough. It's so good. And you could totally top this with like some fruit if you wanted to. I already ate a whole one, so I need to stop. It's just so good. Every once in a while you get a crunchy chocolate chip in there. The possibilities are so endless for this. Think cinnamon toast crunch. Think any kind of fruit you can think of. You could put any kind of fruit in here. You could put nuts if you're like if you love nuts. You could put all different kinds of nuts in here. The possibilities are so endless. And as long as you use either protein shake or even Fairlife milk, like which has high protein like milk, or even if you just use regular old dairy milk, that is going to add some protein. Use those sprouted oats and the chia seeds. You already start with 10 grams, like I said, which is more than an egg. Egg's like 6 grams of protein. So if you can get 2 grams from your milk, that's like the equivalent of eating 2 eggs, right? It's so filling. It's so delicious. It tastes like dessert. You could certainly eat it for dessert. 10 out of 10 recommend. And also, like, how cute are these? They came with like these little gold spoons, but no me gusta on the gold spoons. They were way too thin and flimsy. Did not like them. But the containers, obsessed. They stack on top of each other. So I put like 2 and 2 in my fridge. And I have like 4 ready to go all the time. Except for I'm eating one. So I only ever have 3 ready to go. Anyways, I love you guys.